music. It is time for our latest animal adoption journey with Saving Grace. Molly is back, and Molly, you brought along the most beautiful girl.
I did. I brought Picnic. I just love her.
She's so sweet. We have people in the studio, and she's just watching everybody. She's seeing herself. She's seeing the camera move right now. Tell us about Picnic. I think was she a mama at some point?
At some point, we didn't have her puppy, so we're not really sure. She came to us without pups, but she's been spayed now, and she is ready for a home. She's a middle-aged girl, so about 4 or 5, maybe 6 years old. And you know, sometimes those get overlooked because she's kind of plain, she's middle-aged, but they're also really nice. You know, past the puppy craziness, she's really nicely well behaved, and you know, I'm sure her house training manners are
fabulous.
Yes.
I laugh because we always talk about you being a matchmaker. I think that should be your next life thing. And it's like those middle-aged.
That's right. That's right.
They are ready to go and amazing.
That's right. Little experience, calm, know how to act. That's right.
See, I feel like this is on your agenda. Oh, see, look at this. She found the camera and she sees herself. Now, you know, Molly, a lot of times we talk about all the volunteer opportunities that you have, which of course are crucial in making Saving Grace run correctly and making sure dogs just like Picnic find homes. But we haven't talked a lot about where dogs like Picnic actually come from. Right now, it's in the news that a lot of animal shelters are just at their peak capacity. And that's where you come in and you really help.
We do. So we work with a lot of the outlying counties, so counties that don't have as many people living there, so not as much traffic coming in, and also just deal with just a huge overpopulation crisis. So in some of our more rural counties, there isn't the access to spay-neuter like there is here, or affordable spay-neuter like there is here. And even here in Wake County, sometimes that's challenging for people to find an appointment or find an appointment with a clinic that, you know, they can afford. So the overpopulation just continues. And we do work with a lot of shelters who rely on us to help them take dogs who are great adoption candidates to be able to have an opportunity for adoption.
You really do. You partner with a lot of these shelters, which I don't think a lot of people realize.
Right, and every time a dog is adopted from Saving Grace, that opens up a spot for a dog in a shelter whose other option may be euthanasia. So if you adopt from us or any shelter, that makes the space for one more dog waiting to come in. So not only do you give that dog a home, but you also give a shelter spot to a dog in need.
So you're really helping out everyone.
You really are.
I think we don't realize that. And a lot of times people always ask, well, where do I go to find one? Do I go to a shelter? Do I go to Saving Grace? Do I go here? But you're all working together to make this happen.
We do. And anytime you give a dog a home, then, you know, that opens up, again, a space for another dog that doesn't have anywhere.
Which, of course, is your passion and why you started this in the first place.
It is.
And there are still volunteer opportunities. You still have the hikes going on in the mornings.
We do. We have the hikes every Saturday, and then we have started one Tuesday a month. So you can find where that is, you know, the date for that at savinggracenc.org.
Oh, that's actually a great
we're going to try a weekday and just see what the following is there.
And see what it goes. And is summer kind of your slow period? Are people on vacations, or is it still kind of at a, we all need dogs right now, we're going out there?
The need for care and adoption is 365 days a year. That never changes. But our events are a little slower just because it's hot, and so taking the dogs out on the road, there's not as much to do. We try to keep everybody cool and do those more in the spring and the summer, or spring and the fall.
But it's a great time to foster.
It's always a great time to foster. And you know, those partner shelters that rely on us, they rely on us to have a space when a dog comes in, especially mom with puppies or maybe a dog with an injury, and that's year round. So if we have an open foster, then we can help those dogs. We can't take them unless we have a space to put them.
And you are helping so many dogs. Molly, tell us how we can help you help the dogs and how you can find Picnic. Look how good girl she is.
She's so good. She really is. So there's so many different ways to be involved through adoption or fostering, volunteering on site. And then there's all those volunteer opportunities we rely on too, like
and where can we
medical care, you know, the records, all of the social media, all of that. All of that's at savinggracenc.org or our social media, which is Saving Grace NC.
And you're fabulous with your social media.
We try to be. Our content just, you know, it's endless.
You're so good. Thank you for all that you do. Definitely check that out, Saving Grace. And of course, thank you to our sponsor, Michael & Son. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Find Picnic.
The preceding was sponsored by